Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel Hari Wonders. So let's start our today's class. Indian history. This is the major part to learn for UPSC and civil aspirants. This is the very important subject that will bring you marks in UPSC civils prelims exams or mains exams. So let's start. Mughal dynasty is the first emperor in Indian history. Mughal dynasty is a Muslim dynasty of Turkic Mongol origin that ruled most of northern India from the early 16th to the mid 18th century. Means this Mughal dynasty is the Turkic Mongol dynasty, means from half is from Turkish dynasty and half is from Mongolian dynasty. So it ruled from 16th to 18th century in northern states of India. After that time it continued to exist as a considerable reduced and increasingly powerless entity until the mid 19th century. After mid 18th century, the Mughal dynasty get powerless. That is why here we have described that increasingly powerless. So powerless is increasing, but its power is reducing. So the Mughal dynasty was notable for its more than 2 centuries of effective rule over much of India. Means Mughal dynasty is famous for ruling the India for non-stoply 2 centuries, more than 2 centuries. For the ability of its rulers, who through 7 generations maintain a record of unusual talent. Means the rulers who ruled this Mughal dynasty, there are 7 generations. So those 7 generations maintained unusual talent. Means they have so much of talent in them. And for its administrative organization, they used their unusual talent for administrative organization. After that, a further distinction was the attempt of the Mughals, who were Muslims, to integrate Hindus and Muslims into a united Indian state. So after this, Mughals attempted and destiny. Destiny is in place which we have a target. Destiny equal to target. So distinction is also same. So Mughals have a destiny that to make Hindus and Muslims into a united state. To make Hindus and Muslims into a united state idea came into the brains of Mughal emperors. So the Mughal empire started making Hindus and Muslims into a united state. That is why during Mughal empire, Hindus and Muslims are lived friendly in eco-friendly manner. The dynasty was founded by a Chagatai Turkic prince named Babur, who reigned from 1526 to 30. Means the Babur was the founder of this dynasty. He is from a Chagatai Turkic prince. Chagatai Turkic prince means he is Turkish prince, means king. His name is Babur. His name is Babur, who was descended from the Turkic conqueror Timur on his father's side and from Chagatai, second son of the Mongol ruler Genghis Khan on his mother's side. Means his mother is from Mongolian country and his father is from Turkish country. That means from Tiger kingdom his father came and from Genghis kingdom his mother came. He ousted from his ancestral domain in Central Asia and Babur returned, that means turned to India to satisfy his appetite for conquest. Means he came to India from Central Asia to know the ruling techniques on India, to know ruling time, that means to know the ruling techniques of India. The Babur started from his base in Kabul, which is located in Afghanistan. He was able to secure control of the Punjab region, and in 1526 he routed the forces of the Delhi Sultan, who is the king known as Ibrahim Lodi, at the first battle of Panipat. Means the Babur starting ruling from Kabul. Kabul is the present capital of the country Afghanistan. He was able to secure control of the Punjab region. Means he started ruling our India from Punjab region, and in 1526 he started some defeations. Means he started defeating some kings. In those, the first one is Ibrahim Lodi. Ibrahim Lodi is a Delhi Sultanate king. So he is from Delhi Sultanate. He started the first battle of Panipat. In first battle of Panipat, this Babur was defeated. Ibrahim was defeated by Babur. The following year, that means here 1526, year he overwhelmed the Rajput Confederacy under Ranasanja of Mewar, means he defeated Rajput Confederacy under Ranasanja. Ranasanja is means Rana organization. Sanja means here organization located in Mewar district. Mewar is the district, and in 1529 he defeated the Afghans of what are now eastern Uttar Pradesh and Bihar states. Means in 1529 he defeated the Afghan kings also, Afghan sultanates also. Afghan sultanate are present states of Uttar Pradesh and Bihar states. So present eastern Uttar Pradesh and Bihar are the parts of Afghanistan during 1529 time. At his death in 1530, means he died in 1530, he controlled all of northern India from the Indus River on the west to Bihar on the east, and from the Himalayas on the south to Gwalior. Means if we see from west to east, he started ruling from Indus River to Bihar, and if we see from Himalayas, that means south to north, he started from Himalayas and ended to Gwalior. Means he covered a larger area on northern India. So this is the class 1. We will discuss about class 2 on the topic of Babur's son, second generation of Mughal Empire. Thanks for watching this video, and comment how is the video. Thank you for watching this video, and like, share and subscribe to Hari Wonders.